and just be here for back to a new stream, pre-stream, and we are doing a very special pre-stream. And yeah, we are doing some medieval, the medieval reimagining, as I like to call it, because this is basically a reimagining of the first game, of course, right? You know, the PSP game, the medieval PSP game. But yeah, we are doing some of this for our 2025 Halloween special. Yes, can't believe it's this time as well. Like, very crazy to believe that. Happy Halloween to everybody as well. Hopefully everybody is having a good day as well. Because again, I felt like this game definitely would be pretty fitting, wouldn't y'all say? It would be pretty fitting. Which, yeah, I have also platinumed this game as well. And I platinumed the Medieval remake as well. I have yet to platinum Medieval 2. I have not platinumed Medieval 2 just yet. But I am going to be planning, or I am going to be platinuming it as well. Make sure I platinumed all of the Medieval games. But yeah, it's been quite a bit since I've especially played this Medieval, I would definitely say. It has been definitely quite a bit since I've played this one. So, yeah, I thought for this year's Halloween special to do this, right, to do this game. And yeah, the Platinum Trophy wasn't really all that terrible. I mean, there were some trophies that were not actually all that bad. Yeah, I definitely will say that, yeah, the Platinum Trophy definitely was one of the Platinum Trophies I've gotten that actually was not that terrible. And again, I have platinumed Sly 1 as well. Yeah, I platinumed Sly 1. I'm very close to doing the second game as well. To getting the second game platinumed. And of course, I am going to, of course, be then working my way on getting Sly 3. Of course, as well. I'm going to be getting Sly 3 platinumed after I do Sly 2. Of course. I'm going to make sure I platinum Sly 1, and then go to Sly 2, and then Sly 3. Sadly, I'm not going to be able to do Sly 4. I will go ahead and tell y'all that. I'm not going to be able to do Sly 4. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and say that to y'all. We're not going to be able to platinum Sly 4. Yeah, because I don't have it at PlayStation that I was borrowing anymore. So, just to go ahead and let y'all know. And of course, the pre-streams that will be releasing is, of course, you know, I have already made the editions of Sly 4 several months ago. Sometime after I completed my first playthrough. Yeah, I made them sometime after I made my first playthrough. Of course, while I still had it with me. Or while I was still borrowing it. So, because again, I wasn't sure how long I was going to be, you know, borrowing it. So, I wanted to go ahead and make it. Right, go ahead and make the Pizza Thursdays for them. The Pizza Thursday editions on them. While I still had it, you know. I wanted to get it or go ahead and do it while I still had the chance. Yeah. While I still had the chance, I wanted to go ahead and do it. But yeah, again, doing very well. Also getting ready for my surgery as well. Getting things ready for my second brain surgery. And again, hopefully my last surgery I'll ever need. I'm hoping I won't need any other surgeries after this. Yeah, definitely hoping I don't need to have any more surgeries after this. Definitely I'm hoping I won't have to have any more surgeries after this one. Definitely hoping not. Definitely do hope not. I don't really have to get all these zombies now, because, well, in this level, because we already gotten 100 on the, the chalice. We gotten 100 on the chalice. And yeah, of course I am doing kind of like how I do with Kingdom Hearts, where I just muted, right, with the audio, just in case. Right, just in case. I like to be cautious, though, I like to be good. Got the crossbow. Again, I really do like how they made the Hall of Heroes in this game, though. Even though this is obviously Medieval 1, just a reimagining. Yeah, just a reimagining of the first Medieval. That's basically what this is. A reimagining of the first game. A reimagining of the first game. Which, again, yeah, I would have preferred having a Medieval 3, of course, which who knows if we'll ever get that at this point. I mean, do also consider, it's been since 2019 since we have had the Medieval remake, right? Just do recall that. It has been 6 years, right? 6 years? I feel like 6 years. Yeah, 2019 was 6 years, wasn't it? Again, it was October 25th was when, of 2019, is when the Medieval remake first came out on PS4. So, yeah, it would have been 6 years ago. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it would have been 6 years ago. No, hard to believe that. Absolutely hard to believe something like that. Now, it would have been 6 years. Yeah, just does not feel like it. I will certainly say that. Got a shovel. Wasn't there anything else in this room? I felt like there's some... okay. Yeah, I just felt like there was something else in this room. Get the witch's talisman. Yeah, get the witch's talisman. Yeah, I used the shovel here. I mean, just being able to get coins here. Yeah, it's basically just being able to get coins. Is this another club? Yeah. I mean, I just recently platinumed this game, and I'm acting like I can't remember what was in the chest and stuff. These chests and stuff. It's like I'm acting like I don't remember. Oh, dear. Yeah, be careful with that. Definitely be careful with that. I'm not sure how hard the Medieval remake is going to be. Right, not Medieval remake. The Medieval 2 is going to be to platinum that. The Medieval reimagining wasn't all that bad to platinum. I mean, I did get some of the trophies. It was on the PS4, because again, I did transfer. Well, no. Now that I think about it, I got the PS5 version, when it told me which version would I want to download, right? When I was transferring the game or downloading the games on my PS5 that I had on my PS4, it told me which version of the game I would want to download. And I chose the PS5 version. Just because, on the PS5, upgrade to the PS5. So it just made sense that I'll do the PS5 version of the game. Same thing with Sly 1, 2, and 3. I upgraded to the PS5 versions of those games too. Like, might as well, right? Like, might as well. I mean, I know there was going to be a Medieval 3. I do remember seeing concept art. Some concept art of some things that was going to be in a Medieval 3. But again, it just sadly never happened. I hate to see that, though. I just hate that it just never happened. Yeah, it is pretty sad that it just never happened. I mean, it would be great if it still happened, though. I'll just say that. It would be great if it still happened. But who knows if Sardan will return. I mean, he just returned, right, in 2019. He literally returned ever since, the Medieval reimagining. But if you're not counting the Medieval reimagining, then it would be Medieval 2, since his last game, if you're not counting this game right here. If you don't count this one, then yeah, it would definitely be Medieval 2. Okay, I got the shovel. Yeah, I still got the shovel. Get that opened. Destroy, or get this mummy. And then we'll dig and get the chalice, which again, never a thing in the first game, but it's just it is a thing on the reimagining, because again, this is a reimagining, so of course there's some things that do change, right? Things that have changed. I mean, yeah, there are a lot of the levels and stuff that are still from the original, of course. But there are, like, some things that have never been on the original or the remake. Got the long sword. Yeah, got the long sword. Try not to stab yourself in the foot. Hilltop Mausoleum. This level is just really interesting, especially with the whole stained glass demon fight. Like, very, very interesting, I can definitely say. Oh yeah, and of course we have the imps as well. The pesky imps we have to be careful with. The stinking imps that can take your items if you're not careful. Yeah, those sticky-fingered thieves can strip you down to your armored undies. If you're not careful. I mean, these ones right here are fine. Right, these ones right here are fine. They are totally fine. So if I start smacking this guy, well, then he's going to take my club. Which I really don't need the club now, because I got the Warhammer. Yeah, I got the Warhammer, so yeah, getting the club, or having the club getting taken, isn't really all that bad. Or isn't all that of a bad thing. because you do have a better weapon, a better hammer, something to. So yeah, getting the Warhammer definitely a lot better. I would definitely say a lot better. Definitely a lot better. Oh, okay. Now I see how he's gonna go. Yeah, give me back. Give me that back. Again, those things you have to be very careful with. You gotta be very careful with these things. You gotta be so careful with these things. These guys are crooks. Literally. Literally. Yeah, you can just use the sword here to break these parts. He just used the sword here to break the glass there. Get the rune. Can't go on to that other direction yet, so we gotta go through here. I don't want to. Here, I could use my wooden sword. I mean, yeah, it's just a wooden sword, nothing unique or nothing special like or anything. So if he takes that, which, yeah, he definitely is. So, yeah, I definitely don't care. Since he took that, I do not care that he take that because it's just a wooden sword. It's just a wooden sword, nothing crazy. And look here, we got the wooden sword back again, so it's all fine. Yeah, we see here he is again, that nasty little thing. Hit the switch, open the gates, switch back to the longsword. Got the moon rune. Yeah, the moon rune. We got. Which if we now go back this way, we can jump down to the hole and charge our way down here and go towards this direction. Yeah, we can charge towards this direction now and get the music seat for that Phantom. I don't know if that's supposed to be the Phantom of the Opera or what. I'm not too sure exactly if that's supposed to be like the Phantom of the Opera. Something tells me it's supposed to, maybe supposed to be like the Phantom of the Opera or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely not so sure if it is supposed to be a reference or something to that. So here's your music sheet. And again, there's another music sheet that I would need to get as well for the Phantom in order to get the chalice. Ow, I don't know why I stepped into that fire. That was not very smart, I would say. I think I just stepped in it again. But yeah, here. I'll get the music sheet. I'll go ahead and get the music sheet. And we'll go into here. Before we go and release the stained glass demon's heart, we'll go and give him the other music seat, song seat, and go ahead and get the chalice. Again, make sure you get the chalice before you leave the level, because I've done that so many times. I swear, I've done that so many times where I've accidentally, yes, I completed the level, but I forgot to even get the chalice, even though I've got everything I needed to get the chalice. I still managed to not get the chalice. So, yeah, definitely make sure that you don't do that. I would definitely say. Alright, Stained Glass Demon. For being the first boss of the game, it's not all that bad. Right, I would definitely say. For it being the first... I mean, I never have a problem with this fight. When doing this boss fight, I never really have a problem with it, so... Yeah, I would definitely say. Definitely not a boss fight I don't ever have a problem with. Pretty good for a first boss. Definitely will say for sure. And again, that goes obviously for the remake and the original as well. When it comes to this fight. Definitely not bad at all. And him just getting you trapped in that crystal as well. Which I'm assuming that it is crystal, though. I'm only assuming it is crystal, that he is trapping you inside. I don't know what else it would actually be. Right? I don't know what else it would actually be if it... Because it's not... It's, of course... Can't be anything else. I mean, he is called the Stained Glass Demon. Right? He is called the Stained Glass Demon. But still, I don't think it's, like, glass. I mean, it could be glass. But I really don't think it is. Like... I mean, again, it could be very well. Oh, what? Oh, you... that stinking... Creachin? That stinking Creachin. And what do y'all think of the Netflix Crash Bandicoot series that is coming out? That is in the works. Like, I am just so happy. I swear, I've been waiting for this ever since I was a kid. And I know everybody else who's grown up with the franchise as well has been waiting too. Like, this has just been something we have been waiting for years. Like, years and years. A Crash Bandicoot animated series. Like, I am just so happy that we are finally getting one. Now we need one in we need a movie as well for Crash. And we also need a movie for Spyro and a TV series, not counting Skylanders. I don't count Skylanders. Even though Crash and Spyro were in Skylanders, I don't count that. Because again, Skylanders is a separate IP, right? A separate franchise. It's a separate franchise, so yeah, I don't count. That doesn't count. That does not count. That does not count. I'll just say. Just go ahead and say that. I just don't count that. And of course, we have the Guardians of the Graveyard as well. The whole Guardians of the Graveyard boss fight with those wolves, right? Oh, used health bottle or life bottle. I mean, those are what they're here for, though, right? That's what they're here for. To take the hits. I mean, we really don't need the blue rune, but I still like to get it because, again, that piece of health is definitely very important. That piece of health is definitely very, very important. So, yeah, I'll definitely be getting that, putting this rune into the gate. There we go. So again, every bit matters. Every part matters on it. And here we have to, okay, well, not that coffin. We'll have to wait on a coffin like this one right here to jump onto it and to hitch a ride to get over to this side to put in the stained glass key. Yeah, to put in the stained glass key to open the other part of the graveyard. Yeah, to put in the other part of where the graveyard is. Since this is called the return to the graveyard, it's called, right? It is called Return to the Graveyard. But again, it's definitely not all that bad. I definitely will say. And of course, we have Death himself. We have Death himself that is here. Okay, I was thinking there was something over there. Like a enemy over there. But there wasn't. Yeah, there wasn't an enemy over there. Not an... Oh yeah, and here's some wolves. Here's some regular, smaller wolves. I mean, of course, we're going to be fighting some big wolves when it comes to the boss fight. Yeah, we're going to be fighting some big wolves in the boss fight. Got me another shovel. Again, any of these coins, definitely very good. I will add. And we're gonna head into here, get that rune. Gonna take that out and see Death. Like he introduces obviously himself as Death, right? He says of how he's Death. And just because of the thing that he's holding as well. I mean, yeah, like on regular So as well. Which I really do like the design of Death and regular So. It's so cool. It's like him being like a biker. Right? Him being like a biker and regular So. I just always find that really cool. Definitely one of the most interesting characters in regular So. May I just say that. And again, the whole concept of the Anubis stone as well, which I'm pretty sure was actually going to be meant for Medieval 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure from what I've heard, before the Medieval reimagining was ever a thing, I'm pretty sure I read something that actually said that this was actually the Anubis stone, the main collectible, getting the pieces of the Anubis stone, was actually supposed to be in Medieval 3. Yeah, it was supposed to be in Medieval 3. But, again, they changed it, obviously. They changed it, of course, as we could see now, right? But just the whole thought of that, though. Here's the chalice. Yeah, go ahead and get the chalice. Open those gates. Use up that life bottle. Thankfully, I do know where all of the bottles are, though. Okay, we're gonna have to come back to that area. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back to that area So we're going to have to get that gate open too. I mean, we're technically going to have to get, or we are going to have to go to this area once we get the first piece of the Anubis stone. So I just wanted to go ahead and get that gate open. Yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and get the gate open. So we're going to hit that. There we go. Open those. These zombies just popping around. Yeah, all these zombies just showing up. Get some of this health. Knock that zombie down. Or I think that was a skeleton, not a zombie. One undead creature. Right? One dead creature would knock down. It's one of them. I can just say it's one of them. Definitely one of them. Get this shovel. Oh wait, I don't think we're actually on the soil. Yeah, you have to be literally straight on top of the soil in order to start digging. There we go. One piece of the Anubis stone. We got the first piece of the 4. Yeah, there's 4 pieces in total of the Anubis stone that you need to collect. Again, something that was never in the remake or the original. The Anubis stone was never a thing until this reimagining of the first game. And here is where the whole fight comes into play. Which we're going to, first of all, have to get rid of these wolves. Yeah, first we're going to have to get rid of these wolves. Which, yeah, they're just going to be running all over the place. They're just going to be running all over the place now. It's going to be running all over the place. Very crazily, I may add. There we go. Go ahead and get my Warhammer out as well. Because now we have to fight the Guardians of the Graveyard. And yeah, they are definitely something, I would definitely say. But again, not that bad of a fight as well. Again, they are the second boss of the game. Yeah, they are the second boss of the game. I mean, I'm sure you can probably hit them, like damage them of their health without the Warhammer. But I just always found, I always seem to always use the Warhammer. I'm not sure if you can actually use other weapons besides the Warhammer, but again, I've just always seem to use the Warhammer. Yeah, I've just always seem to use the Warhammer on them. I've just always seemed to use them. But again, like I said, not that bad of a fight. Definitely not that bad of a fight. I can go ahead and say. Definitely will say for sure. Yeah, I'm at the point when it comes to Halloween that I'm just like, yeah, I just let the younger kids just trick or treat and dress up. I'm at that point where I don't really care much for going trick or treating, getting candy, or dressing up. At this point, I'm just like, yeah, I just let the kids just enjoy just seeing the kids do it. That's what I'm like at this point. Yeah, just watching the kids just enjoy the holiday. I definitely won't. I wouldn't say I don't like Halloween, of course, but just not. Just not really. Just don't do like the dressing up or anything like that now. I definitely say that. Now here is of course what is original and exclusive to the medieval reimagining, Gallowmere Plains. Now this is completely new and only in the reimagining on this medieval. Yeah, this level right here is only on this one, not in any of the other first medievals. Scarecrow Fields. Scarecrow Fields definitely is something level. I definitely will say. Like, this is definitely some level. I will definitely say. Yeah, get these spears out. Just feel like it would just go a bit easier to take them out with these spears. Oh yeah, and if you use this, I got caught on fire. But yeah, if you, for one, don't get caught on fire, but also if you do this on these hay bales, you can actually get some stuff that is inside. Yeah. Pretty cool, I may add. Now these things are tough. I swear, these things are absolutely tough. Very, very tough to deal with them. And yeah, here's where another hay bale is that we have here. And if we go inside here, we can get this chest, which has a club. I mean, if you don't already have a club, which at this point, you're not really going to need any clubs except for, I guess, this part here, right, that I'm sewing right here. I guess this is really the only point that you would need the club. Because, again, at this point, you're going to have the Warhammer, which is 10 times better. Right? 10 times better. Which I am going to have to bring out my arrows, because we're going to a mini-boss. Yeah, we're getting up to a mini-boss area. With these imps and these these mechanics. Okay, so also for one, I might Need to get that out again. There we go. Get a spare out. Because I forgot about those ones. Yeah, need to deal with these scarecrows first. And I think the spare definitely is the best solution. I would definitely add. Okay, then I can bring back the bow. The crossbow. And we got to get behind it. Yeah, you see this imp? We got to be shooting at that. Or at least at the very top. And then we got to shoot at the imp itself. Yeah. There you go. It's not absolutely terrible, I will say. Not the worst thing. And then of course we have some more here. Which will these work on them as well? May take a few spares at that, of course. Okay, I don't want to waste my spares. Like, geez, these things are definitely something for sure. And then I'll bring out my bow again. Because, yep, we have another one of these that we have to take out. And there's only 2 in this level. Only 2 of these mechanic things that you need to destroy. Yeah, there's only 2 of these that you need to destroy. Yeah, he will spin as well. So definitely be careful on that. Definitely be careful with that. Of course, we have more of these. Yeah, we got more of those. Again, we gotta be so careful here because of our health. Our health is not all that well. May I add? May I add? It is not so well. I can definitely say. Go into here. We gotta redirect some. We gotta redirect some chickens over this way to eat some of these seeds. Yeah, we just gotta redirect them to eat the seeds there. And one of these, pretty sure have to get the other ones. Like, they need to eat the other seeds as well. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, okay, that one has some health. And then if we get that one over there, it's gonna eat that. And it will give us some money. So we're gonna need that part that we need to bring over to here, just so we can attach it to that machine. There we go. Now we can go through here. We have a room and some health here. Got some health and a room. And yeah, we got more of these nasty things, which I just absolutely hate. Yeah, I absolutely hate these things. So annoying to deal with. Okay, get the spears out. 1, 2. Again, it only takes 2. It only takes 2 spears to take out these scarecrows. Yeah, it only takes 2 to take out the scarecrows. Okay, gonna go ahead and let that go, and then that one as well. Thankfully, if we want some more arrows, we could just buy some more. Yeah, we could just buy some more arrows with the coins that we are getting. Thankfully. We're able to get the chalice now. I think this is the one that leads to the chalice. Yeah. There we go. Chalice of this level. Again, please make sure you get the chalice first. Please, please, please make sure you get the chalice first. Okay, just wasted yet another life bottle. Okay, so maybe I do need to go through here. No, because that's just going to take us back over to... Yeah, now we're just going back to where we entered this area. Now we just went back to that part. Got a potion. Yeah, this part can be very confusing. Okay, here we go. Yeah, look out for these things. These things are definitely death traps. Oh yeah, we gotta pull a lever. We gotta pull a switch. Gotta pull a switch. Thing is, I gotta remember where the said switch is. Again, this is just gonna take us over back to here where the chalice was. Again, some of these parts can definitely be pretty confusing. I definitely will add. Some of these parts can definitely be pretty confusing. Where are you, you lever? You switch? And if we go through here, it's going to take us back to where we entered from. And I know for a fact that it's through here. Like I just know for a fact it's through here. Where the switch is that we need to pull. Like, just show yourselves. Show yourself. Okay, there. I think that's it. Right? Or that might actually be where we just entered from. Yeah, I think that's where we just entered from. Yeah, I think that's where we just entered from. Man. Again. Oh, here it is. There it is. I knew it was somewhere in this area. I don't know why. Yeah, duh, it's there. Oh wait, we're gonna need the last rune. There it is. And the chaos rune. Get the chaos rune. There we go. Level completed. Level completed. Level completed. Got the level completed. Again, not a totally bad level. I definitely will say. It's not a totally bad level. How do I equip the sealed again? I don't remember how I would equip the sealed. Yeah, I don't remember how I would equip the sealed. This one is very interesting. The Pumpkin Gorge level. Definitely a very interesting level. For sure. And again, the whole Pumpkin King fight as well. Yeah, the whole Pumpkin King fight. Definitely very interesting as well. Okay, we just used our last life bottle, so we're having to be very careful. Gonna have to be extremely careful here. Gonna have to be extremely careful here. Because we used up our last current life bottle that we have right now. Until we get the other life bottles. Okay, that's that one. Don't think there's anything. Nope, not anything else over there. Okay. And then we can just run back in circles to lift our way back up. Yeah, to lift ourselves back up to get out of that area. I mean, yeah, I could use our bow and arrows as well, but I would rather just wait to use them. I would just rather wait to use my bow and arrows. I don't want to waste the ammo. I don't want to waste any ammo on the arrows. Yeah, we just came back over this way, which, hang on. Yeah, door open this way. Need to go into here, I'm pretty sure. We may have already been in this one. No, we haven't, because there's coins in this one. Again, sometimes it can also be confusing of which one you've been in and which one you have not been in, too. It can be pretty confusing. Which one you've been inside and which one you haven't been inside. Definitely. Alright, that's another one destroyed. There's just one more now, and then that gate will be opened. Destroy those pumpkins. Now I can head back down. Head back down. Head back down. There you go. Should be able to go through this way. Yeah, we haven't been in this area yet. Have not been in this area just yet. Get that time room. Rune. Again, I say room. You know I mean rune. Right, y'all do know I mean rune. Okay, wait. Again, this part is just very dangerous here. Ow, used up last life bottle. Gotta be extremely careful here, I swear. Gonna have to buy some way to get some health back, for sure. There you go. All of those destroyed. And if we go down that well, that y'all see on the bottom, I can go to where one of the things are to actually be able to buy some more health. I can be able to, which I most certainly am. Yeah, I am most certainly am going to be buying some more health. Because, yeah, we are not looking so good when it comes to the health, for sure. So, fall down here. Also, the chalice is down here, too. Yeah, we also get the chalice when you jump down there. So, let's see. Might want to buy some more of those right quick. There you go. Buy some more ammo for this. Might as well for that. And yeah, that's basically good for right now. We just most certainly needed some more health. We definitely needed some more health, for sure. Oh yeah, there's some health up here too. Yeah, there's some health up there too. But it's all good. Now we can go into here. Get the pumpkin key. Yeah, get a pumpkin key. Get some more coins in there. And now we can go over to a pumpkin gate, which y'all may have seen before. Pretty sure it's right through here. Yeah, right here. We use the pumpkin key. Open the gate. I'm pretty sure going over this way will lead to the Pumpkin Witch. Yeah, will lead to the Pumpkin Witch, which I will go back to once we defeat the Pumpkin King. Which, yeah, is the next boss. The third boss of the game? Yeah, I think the third boss of the game, the Pumpkin King is. Which we have to awaken the Pumpkin King. This giant pumpkin right here, we have to awaken. We gotta awaken this giant pumpkin by destroying these. We gotta destroy those in order to wake the Pumpkin King up. And of course, also going to be using the arrows. The bows and stuff we're going to be using. Yeah, definitely quite a number of these. Definitely quite a number of days that we have to do in order to wake the Pumpkin King. Look at these poor fish. Okay, hang on. Okay, that was weird. Wasn't letting me hit him or hit it. There you go. Pumpkin King is awoken. Gonna need to take out these first. Yeah, he's gonna be summoning minions as well. And then while he's summoning minions, I need to also start hitting him as well. Yeah, I need to start hitting him. While he's spitting out minions, I need to get him. Which, can I... Hang on. Yeah, I'll just do this. This should do some good, right? Yeah. I'm not sure how good that the spear will do. I'll just stick with the arrows. Yeah, I'll just stick with the arrows. I don't want to waste the spear. Yeah, I don't want to really waste the spear, so... Ow. Use the life bottle. I mean, if we are going to have to use the spare, then we'll use the spare, but for right now, we're just going to stick. Just going to stick to the crossbow. Oh, we have some ammo for it. Which I know for a fact we're not going to have much ammo left for it. Yeah. Yep, there you go. We ran out of ammo for it. So, get to the... Gonna have to do this now. Yeah, definitely quite an interesting boss, I would say. Definitely a quite interesting fight, for sure. Almost got it. It's almost down. Almost down. Pumpkin King is almost down. There we go. Pumpkin King is now defeated. We have now defeated the Pumpkin King. And now we can head over to the Pumpkin Witch. Or, well, the Witch. Because there's a cauldron here which we use the Witch Talisman for. And it's over in this direction. Yeah, it's over in this direction, so... Give me a potion as well to get my health up. And also we can go inside here. And yeah, here's some coins as well. And before we use the Witch Talisman, ain't there? Yeah, there's a chest down here, or back here, which is just going to give you a bronze shield, which I really don't need. Witch's Talisman. And we got another piece of the Anubis Stone. So yeah, that's 2 of the 4 pieces. And that's also this level completed. Yeah, we have now finished this level. Not a very bad level, I will say. Definitely not a very bad level. The Pumpkin King is definitely something, for sure. Definitely will say. The Pumpkin King is definitely some fight. I will definitely say. Definitely will say for sure. Got a hero's crossbow. Welcome to Sleeping Village. Welcome to the Sleeping Village, I should say. Oh yeah, and we got these annoying guards too. Yeah, these guards are definitely something. Yeah, I feel like the spears definitely do help. Definitely do help when it comes to dealing with these guys. There's the chalice. Yeah, there's the chalice. Got the chalice for the level. It's pretty simple. Hello! What are these things supposed to be exactly? I know in the remake and the original they're gargoyles, but these are not. These do not look like gargoyles. I'm just saying. These do not look like gargoyles. Yeah, I am just going to be completely honest. Those are not gargoyles. Oh yeah, and these things can also set you on fire. Yeah, which is also not good. Yeah, the fact that these things can set you on fire. Definitely not good at all. Just gonna throw all these spares. Okay, that's 100% of this level. We've already got the chalice, so what we really just need to do here is just open the bridge, or open the gates, not the bridge, open the gates. Don't need to, oh wait, we are going to have to get rid of this enemy, don't we? Yeah, to leave the level. There we go. The Hall of Heroes. The Hall of Heroes was actually originally going to be in Medieval 2 instead of Professor Kiff's lab, which is quite interesting how the Hall of Heroes was going to be in the second game. We got Hero Sword. Inside the asylum, which we can't 100% yet. Yeah, we can't 100% inside the asylum yet until we have, or we can't get the chalice. Yes, we can 100% the level. We can get 100%, but we just can't get the chalice until we have the dragon armor, because we have to go across a lava pool. We have to go across some lava, and we can't do that unless if we have the dragon armor later on in the game. So yeah, can't get the chalice until later on. So yeah, we're going to have to redo this level, which thankfully it's pretty easy to get 100% in this level. Again, all you have to do is just do what you would normally have to do, is just defeat the enemies. But yeah, that's really straightforward, just getting all the way down to the ground level, defeating enemies. Defeating enemies on all the way down to the ground level. Not all that bad. It's actually kind of quite fun though, I would say. It's not too hard at all either. It's not too hard to do of a level. Yeah, holding down square I'm doing just to make this a bit easier for us. And we do have a boss fight as well in this level too. That was obviously not in the live action, the original and the remake. Yeah, we actually do have a boss fight that actually was not in both the remake and the original of this level. So yeah, quite interesting how they actually added a boss in this game, or in this level, on this one. And he's also not all that bad either. He's not all that bad of a boss. I mean, he does say here's Axie, or here's Mr. Axie. Again, it's supposed to be a reference to The Shining, I think. You know, with the here's Johnny. It's supposed to be a reference to that. But instead, it's here's... Oh, left all those coins. Pfft. Left all those coins. Yeah, I was not meaning to do that. Just leave all those coins. Definitely did not intend on that. Did not intend at all for that to happen. Did not intend one bit for that to happen. Again, sometimes you can just make these guys just fall straight in. Which, yeah, it's again pretty funny, I may add. You can just trick them to go in straight in. Pretty funny. Can't y'all believe that November is like we are just about in November? How is that? Seriously, how is that even? That we are just about in November. Like, just think about it. About the whole year. The months that we have left of this year. Like, yeah. We only have just a few months. Almost. Once we're in November, we'll have a month left of 2025. Like, yeah. I don't know how. Like, this year has seriously have gone way too fast. It definitely has seriously gone way too fast, I can tell you that. For sure. Yeah, this year has certainly gone way too fast. I mean, yeah, the past years have also kind of been fast as well. I will say that. Yeah, I'll definitely say that. Again, we'll be getting 100% in this level, but we can't get the chalice yet until later on, when we have to redo the level to be able to get the chalice. It's just pretty crazy, I would say. Just cannot get the chalice. Yeah, some of these enemies, though, are quite interesting, I would definitely say. Oh, just used a life bottle. See? Got 100. But we can't get the chalice until later, which I'm sure there probably is a way that you can actually get the chalice without needing the dragon armor. Like, I'm pretty sure there might be a way. And yeah, here's that boss I was talking about. This is the boss that I was talking about. Quite an interesting one, I will definitely say, too. And you gotta wait until he gets his axe stuck in order to get him. Which, I don't know if there's actually another way that we can actually attack him. Oh yeah, and he also gets dizzy too, but you can actually attack him while he's dizzy. It has to be when he gets stuck. Like his axe gets stuck. For you to be able to hit him. Yeah, it's got to be exactly when his axe gets stuck. And then, that's your chance to strike at him. And then eventually he's going to charge. Yeah, eventually he's going to start charging at you. So yeah, you gotta be careful with that. He's gonna be charging at you. Once his health gets close to the end point, he's gonna start charging at you. And yes, this also means we are gonna have to redo this fight as well. Once we get the dragon armor, we are gonna have to redo this fight too. Yeah, here is where he starts charging. So just hide behind one of these pillars. Hide behind one of these pillars. And it will charge straight at it. And just keep doing this until you've gotten him. Just keep doing it until you've gotten him. Just like that. Again, we'll be having to do the fight yet again later on when we come back to get the chalice. Once we come back to get the chalice, we'll have to, which I will show you. Like, say, it's right across there. The chalice is right across there. Maybe there's some way that you can get across to it without the need of the dragon armor, but I could not find any way to be able to do so. Yeah, I just cannot be able to do so. We got the forest key as well to unlock the enchanted forest as well. But yeah, that'll conclude this Halloween special stream. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you like and subscribe to the channel, make sure you like and turn on so you know. Like another thing. Good night.